I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hi, listening to a Little Louie, my favorite song. What a wonderful world. And it is a wonderful world for sure. Hi, I'm Phyllis Reardon, and among other things, I'm a Young Living independent distributor, which means I'm passionate about Young Living oils, and we use them a lot in our life. So I want to talk a little bit about that today because people ask me, like, what are essential oils and how do you use them? That's one of the biggest questions that I get. So I'm just going to take a few minutes. So I want to stay with this kit. This is the premium starter kit by Young Living. And basically, it can answer all your medicine cabinet needs on a daily basis. There's many more oils, but as an introduction and forever, these oils are ones that we travel with, we take everywhere, we don't go anywhere without them because they meet our daily needs. Myself and my husband both had cardio surgery over the past 18 months. And as a result of that, we've never been on meds, and we're on 3 meds each. So yes, we have to listen to our doctors and we have to take them. They are chemicals in our body, but we know they're helping us. So what we decided to do was to eliminate any other drugs that we were taking, for everyday stuff, sinuses, headaches, muscle pain, stomach upset, any of these things. And through our research, we discovered the Young Living oils. I started using them. I'm also an emotional freedom technique practitioner, and I started using these oils with my clients to release negative emotions, and they are absolutely amazing for that. But they're also amazing for supporting our health and our well-being. These oils are approved by, we're in Canada, and these oils are approved by Health Canada as therapeutic oils. And they're 100% pure. And you can test that. And I was a little cynical at first, so I kept testing every oil when I got them just to see. And the test is simple. If you place 1 drop of oil on a piece of paper, any piece of paper that you may have around, let it dry, and if it stains, there's chemicals and synthetic materials in there. That doesn't happen to the Young Living oils. There is no stain on the paper because they're 100% pure. And that's what's most important to us. We've got enough chemicals going in with the 3 meds that we're taking for our hearts, and we're happy to have that. But we want to reduce and eliminate any other chemicals that may go in our body. The starter kit started us off on this and has helped us to do that. And I just want to go through a few ways that these can be used. This time of year, we're into September month, and this time of year, it's kind of hard. I guess we're changing seasons. Kids are going back to school. There seems to be less relaxing and more activity, and our immune systems can weaken. So there's an oil, Thieves, for that you can rub on, and this is how you would use it. So you would take your Thieves oil, and that's tucked away in here. That's right here, this oil right here. It's probably not going to let me take it out. So I'll just use the one that I have in my hand. See, it's just stuck in there. It doesn't want to leave. You would take the oil, the Thieves oil, for your immune system. You could use RC also. So here's Thieves, and here is RC right next to it. These two here, perfect for your immune system. Drop it in your hand like that. Rotate it 3 times. Now, the chemistry behind the oil molecules said they're so designed that you must rotate them clockwise 3 times to activate the molecules. Then you can inhale them, and it goes right to the limbic system in the brain. Or you can rub it on, and rub it on rub it on your neck, rub it on your feet. So for the immune system, every night and every morning, rub it on your feet. Now, I put it on neat, okay? The oils don't bother me, but if you have really sensitive skin, or if you're using it with really young children or older people, you should use a carrier oil. Now, Young Living has a carrier oil that I have up here on the top of my medicine cabinet that now sits in my office. But we use, before that arrived, we use coconut oil. So just a little tiny quarter of a teaspoonful of coconut oil and 2 or 3 drops of your Thieves and your RC. Blend it together, make your own little cream, rub on the bottom of your feet every night and every morning for your immune system. For coughs and colds, like, you always when you get that little itch right here and you're sure there's a cough or cold coming on, get the Thieves again. And again, if you have sensitive skin, I suggest that you put it in a carrier oil and a few drops again, drop it in with the coconut oil, a little dish. We have these little tiny little dessert dishes or something you can use, and rub it all along here on the neck. And if there's, for your colds, right here and up here, if there's anything left behind your ears, the base of your neck, and on these pulse points right here. Another one we use it for to help with sinuses. I'm just noted for my sinuses, just terrible all the time. So I use peppermint for that one. Some people use Thieves. I use peppermint. For that, it's quite hot. For me, it feels hot. So I put that in a carrier oil. And I put in a little dish, half a teaspoonful or a quarter of a teaspoonful of the carrier oil, and then a couple of drops of the peppermint, and I rub it here, and I rub it along here. And so we have to be careful because it's quite burning. And oh yeah, too, I must remember to tell you, if you're using oils, don't put your fingers near your eyes because it can burn. Be very careful of that. The other things that we use it for, muscle pain. You don't have to be old or mature, an older adult, to get muscle pain. We all do. If we're taking on different activities, if we're working around the house, if we curl up in a chair and fall asleep in a certain way, if we twist an arm or a leg in the gym. And Panaway is the in this blue bottle right here, if you can see that, that's the one that we use for any kind of muscle pain. And it's been fantastic. We've taken it to the golf course with us. And you hit that ball good and hard, you got some aching muscles, and you can put it on before. You can actually put it on before, and that will certainly help with that. The other ones that, and I love, I'm just moving my little sign over here now, see what else I have for you. We did the headaches, the muscle pain, for sleeping. I have no trouble sleeping, but there are nights that I do, and I reach for the lavender. And this is the lavender right here. Oh, that's coming out. Thank you for cooperating with me. And I can't hold a bottle in my hand without taking it, sniffing it. Remember I said they won't stain, so you can put a drop or two on your pillow so that you're inhaling it during the night, or you can put it on a cotton ball and just lay it near your pillow. And it's amazing. When I have my clients here, and they're leaving, I'll put an oil that they used during their session on a cotton ball, and they'll use it for the rest of the week. It's just so pure and so intense that it stays. So lavender is a great one for, just lay that there, put it back in the kit after. A great one for sleep. Okay? And again, I don't know if I showed you this. Frankincense. I guess the first time I heard about oils was hearing the story of the Nativity and how the wise men brought oil to baby Jesus, and they brought him frankincense and myrrh. And in those days, that was very expensive and very powerful oils. And these were wise men; they were kings. And that is my go-to, and that's in the kit, and it's right here, this little red bottle. This is it. I love it. But I take it with me. I have a diffuser necklace, and right. So if you purchase, I didn't mean to say this here, but if you purchase a diffuser, if you purchase an order, oh gosh, let me say this again. If you purchase a starter kit from me, I'll give you one of these diffusers, or a car diffuser, and I have it with me all the time. So frankincense for me is grounding. So if I'm out and about, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had open heart surgery a little over a year ago, so I have to learn to settle down and relax from time to time. Frankincense is my reminder. It's my grounder. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. So we've gone through the immune system. Coughs and colds are covered here. Headaches are covered here. Muscle pain, sleep, stress and anxiety. The lemon is really good for that. And the lavender and the frankincense. All very good for giving us that feeling. Making it a wonderful world, as we began with. Now, there's one more I didn't talk about. There's two more I didn't talk about. About 3 months ago, myself and my husband went off to the gym and left a pot of chicken on the stove. We forgot it. When we arrived home, there were 3 big fire trucks, and my husband is a retired fire captain. You can imagine how that went over. Three fire trucks, an ambulance, and a police car sitting in front of our house, pulled in partly into the driveway. When we came inside the house, there was no fire, but a lot of smoke. And you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire, but we just had the smoke at that point, missing a back door, the only way the firefighters could get in. So after they left and all the glass was picked up from the floor, we thought we'd have to call an insurance company. Burning protein, it lasts forever and it goes into everything. And I thought, you know what? I think there's an oil for that. That's our slogan right now. There's an oil for that. And I got the purification and I put it in our diffuser in the living room and our diffuser at another part of the house. And within 18 to 20 hours, that horrible smell of burnt protein and burnt everything else that burned up in the pot was gone. It's fantastic for purifying the house. It is wonderful if you have pets. Now, I wouldn't suggest that you put it in their litter box, but put it on a cotton ball near the litter box. It's amazing. My son and daughter-in-law use it, and they have 2 cats and 3 kids. And there's no smell of cat in the house at all. Because, you know, many times we think there's no smell when we're cat and dog owners. But there is. So the purification, you know, yeah, those other things that people use are full of chemicals, even candles. Just do a search on it if we like candles, and I was a culprit there too, to make a smell. But these are natural products. So there's so many uses to this, and so we can so here they are. We've listed them all, and you can diffuse them. I'm not even sure if I said this. We can put them on topically, or we can diffuse them. And this is the diffuser, and you just take this little top off, and then you take this other top off, and you put water in up to that little red button, cold water. Put 3 or 4 drops of oil, you know, is enough, I find. You don't want it too overpowering. Pick an oil. Pick a mood that you're in. What mood do you want to set? And pick one of those oils here and diffuse it. All the bottles in this kit are 5 milliliters, and that means there's 250 to 300 drops. That's a lot. I'll just put 1 drop on my hand. I mean, you know, you can get a lot of go out of the 1 drop of oil. There's a couple of oils I didn't mention, but I want to mention the black spruce. I love this one. It reminds me of my childhood. That's another grounding one. So with frankincense, and these all come in the kit, and this black spruce that's farmed in BC, it's just like a walk in the woods. Absolutely. That's our premium starter kit. Our essential oils, and it's a good way to start. It's creating a new medicine cabinet. It's pushing chemicals away from your body. Now, if you've got meds that you're on, well, you have to take those. We have to listen to our doctors. Thank God for them. But anything else, we can replace with these essential oils. I think that's it. I'm looking up at my notes. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave my information here at the bottom of this video. And if you have any questions at all, I love talking about Young Living essential oils. I think you have probably picked that up now over the past few minutes. So thank you, and it is a wonderful world.